Gamers, help. I'm in something of a time loop. I've tried to record this very video, like, I think it's like 2 or 3 times now, and I haven't quite escaped the cycle. You see, what keeps happening, or what happened the first time was like a goof on my part. Like, it was a pretty good video. I got like all the way like into the Shadow Temple, I got the hover boots, some fun jokes were made about the flavor text describing the hover boots that I'll probably inevitably have to repeat just because seeing them will like make me lose my shit. It's like the way this game describes the hover boots, it's like some pretty legendary shit. But like, yeah, some fun, like at the start of the video I had this whole bit where like I made like a physical tier list, like I brought it into the video. I recorded 2 windows, like the game. I was wondering why the audio was so low, but it's just my fucking speakers are low. Nice golden hours we got going on right now, by the way. Perfect time to slide back into OoT. And there it goes. But, you know, it's only beautiful because it's there for a moment, right? Anyway, yeah. Well, wasn't that deep? Stupid. Okay. But yeah, I'm like lamenting that, like, I can't just do the bit again with the tier list, like me making it within the video. It'd be like so phony. Like, it led into like another tier list where like, it was the tier list where I was talking about the best Link voices, and spoilers, Link won, obviously. I think bottom tier was like, fucking, yeah, a Link's Awakening remake. Like, that was bottom tier. Other bottom tiers include, I think that was pretty much it. Like, they were the only bottom tier. Like, every other Link is either okay or just kind of like really good. Like, there's no like bad ones besides that monstrosity. And that led into another tier list where someone made one for like the best Zelda babes, and that was a funny moment. Of course, I put like my favorite honeys at the top, like Marin from Link's Awakening, Malin, and Chromaya at the tippy top, and pretty much everyone else was bottom tier. Like, you know, just in comparison to those goddesses, like, forget about it. Although evil Hatsune Miku from Hyrule Warriors, some nice bappies. What am I trying to say? Like, bappies on that babe. So, you know, maybe she can go to like B tier for like the size, if you get me. Wait, I think B's small. We're gonna need a different letter if you take my meaning. Anyway, that's what happened in recording number 1. Recording number 2 like crashed because something about the cutscene that takes place at someone who might know something about the sages. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to take away from that hint that go to Kakariko, you stupid idiot. Like, that's where we're supposed to go right now. But, like, whenever the cutscene finishes, and I turn around, and the lightning cracks, like, it's like you need those 3 elements, my game will crash. And I don't know if it's an OoT thing, or an emulator thing. But it'd be fun to believe, like, it's an OoT thing. Although I don't recall this ever happening to me on any other time I've played the game, so sadly it might just be an emulator thing. I wanted to believe it was an OoT thing, because there's like similar shenanigans involved with Kakariko. Like, if you kill yourself in Kakariko and try to continue, I think, the game just crashes. Don't know why. It just does. You know, that's just how OoT be. You know, some of these mysteries, there's just gonna be no answers to them. And it's a great, like, loss to society that we can't, like ask the developers these things. Like, in all of your developer interviews for OoT, it's asking, like, iconic shit. Like, where'd you get the idea for this? Or, what was it like working on the most legendary game in fucking the world? No one asks the real shit. Like, why is Navi's, like, lock-on color green in the desert? Or, like, what's up with that one guy in Kakariko with the messed up, like, text, where, like, his text goes off his box? Like, what's up with that, huh? Like, yeah, they're never gonna have answers for that, because they're just gonna be like, I don't know, man, we fucked up. Or, like, that would be the answer, and it would be kind of boring, so, you know. It's a fun dream to fantasize, but, you know, it probably wouldn't be that interesting. Anyway, I'm standing here because I want to mention another disappointing feature about OoT. Add it to the list. Remember how in MM, when you saved... Oh, I'm sorry, wrong vocabulary. When you purified a region of its evil and wrongdoings, you could talk to the people and they'd have new interactions, like they would talk about the new situation that they were in. And some of the dialogue was really potent, like the one Goron who was like, wow, it's cool that we're safe and all that, but something still feels really wrong, do you get me? And it's like, shit, he knows about the moon, and it's like cool little world building. Like the characters aren't just, like this. Thank you, Jay, 2 exclamation points, and that's it. And you might just be thinking, oh, that's just like one Goron, Tony. They can't all say that. No, that's 2. That's 3. Yeah, they're all like that. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Like, they could have just, like, done the Zora's Domain thing and not even made the Gorons show up again. They could have said, like, oh yeah, the Gorons will return to the village someday when peace has returned, but they just won't actually be accessible in the game world. Like, it's cool that they're actually, like, here at all, I guess, because the standards are a little low. Thank you, Jay. And I guess it's a little, you know, it's a little satisfying, like, to hear them say thanks. Why is this one here? Yeah, another question for the OoT developers. Why is this thing up here? Can I get up there? No, I can't. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. There's always a way in OoT. You can do fucking anything. It's like Breath of the Wild, except not intentional, the way you can do things in this game. Thank you, Jay. My controller died. What the I guess it doesn't even want to play OoT right now. It wants to give up and get trapped in this Shadow Temple loop we're in right now. Oh, God. I guess before that, even, we're stuck in here. Hold on, I have technology. Wow, I can actually hookshot onto things. It's weird. Sometimes, you know, I can't rely on this technology because it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, it'll do the metal clang, like, sound effect and be like, oh, this isn't a hookshotable object. Sorry. Isn't this, like, the exact spot, like, I stopped the kid at? No way. Why would the game remember that? Brother Jay. Dude, this guy has unique dialogue. Holy damn. Dad and you destroy the... Dad and you? I mean, we can give him a little credit, I guess, but... Alright, I'll let it slide. When I grow up, I want to be a strong man like you, Jay. Ooh, I'll copy and I'll copy and paste that line of dialogue and send it to my friend Jay and be like, hey, me at you. And it'll be a funny moment because I named my Link Jay. That's the joke. Oh, you know, why am I lampoon? I've really come to love that word, lampoon. It basically just means make fun of, but like it's one word instead of 3. Like, learning vocabulary is just so satisfying. Of course they put this thing here so I could just hookshot up. Okay, let me try that again. At least the whole thing is hookshotable. Okay, so they put that thing here so you could just hookshot to the top of the thing. But it's very funny in that if you actually hookshot the target, you can't make it. Okay, you just fucking barely make it, but like, that's really charming. Why do I gotta shit on everything OoT tries? Like, you know, if that thing wasn't there, I would have had to take the stairs like a fucking mongoloid. Okay, to abort that unfunny callback, where'd the bomb flowers go? I guess this really is a bad future if, like, the bomb flower that was right here isn't anymore. Like, that's fucked up. I think there's a Scatola in here. Oh, no, there isn't. Or is there? Hold on. My spider sense, if you will. It's doing something. Oh man, my OoT heart. It's never wrong. Are you fucking real, dude? Like, the jump slash hammer didn't just one-shot this thing sucks. Like, seriously? Fuck the hammer. Worst item in the game. Pretty sure I mentioned it a video ago, but it's been a long-ass time since that video, so I'm gonna talk about it again. The hammer has sucked in, like, every fucking Zelda game. But it can one-shot a Tektite, so I guess it has value again. Can I, like, parry the boulder and, like, break it? That'd be cool. No fun allowed. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. The hammer, pretty cool. God, that is so useless. Why would they program that? Some dude was just having fun on his day off or on his break. Like, hey, what if I made the Tektites fall over? That'd be pretty funny, right? Like, nice little interactivity, like, you know. Oh yeah, it's raining right now. Weird. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have to climb ladders. I can do this instead. Or, you know, maybe I can't. I just have to climb it like a fucking chump, you know. You know, some days things just don't go your way, I guess. Whatever. What do you have to say? If I fall asleep up here, I'll surely fall. That's a scary thought, dude. Maybe let's think more positive. What about you? This is the guy that gives you the heart piece, and he has that fun reaction in the cutscene when the mountain purifies itself. He's like, to get a good view. Yeah, I learned that back in Kokiri Forest, I think. Maybe that's a copy paste of the dialogue verbatim. Is there like a super secret thing up here? Like, what is this? Like, you know what? You know, I've always known nothing's up here, but like maybe we're just supposed to appreciate the view. Like it's a cool little secret spot to get like a unique angle of your view being obscured by a fucking windmill. Ever since my friend Tommy, my beloved friend Tommy, I gotta keep using that buzzword. Oh, what? What? You can just wait. It's not even a gameplay challenge. I thought it was a timing thing. Like you had to like. It's not even a solid object. What the fuck? I thought like it was gonna block you if you tried to like get in there. But man, OoT, this fucking game, man. You just learn new stuff every damn day. Hold on. What about this ladder? Oh no. It's a Kakariko constant. No ladders are hookshotable. But then I'm gonna find one that is, and I'm just gonna be like, well, the secret lovers backstage? Heh. What an annoying. Wow. Oh, well, yo, wait, 2 dialogue boxes? Yeah, they play one, and then when you talk to them again, they play the second one. That's pretty cool. Violating our personal space. You must have something better to do. Don't you agree, darling? You know, I respect them, like, to go to such lengths to, like, have a secret union like this. Like, they would have had to get a chicken and... Oh, I gotta climb the ladder again. Oh, no, I gotta do worse than that. Unless I could just do this. Why? You could do it with the other ones! Ugh. There's, like, something important I should be doing right now, like the Shadow Temple cutscene. You know, I don't even think I clarified, like, it's raining right now because it's raining in the aftermath of the Shadow Temple cutscene. And I guess, like, that's, like, it raining now is, like, something of a carryover. So, like, when we're in the Kakariko Shadow Temple cutscene, it's raining also. So that's why it's raining now, so it doesn't have to later? I don't fucking know. But it's very interesting that you can, like, the cutscene trigger... you think it would just, like, start when you walked into Kakariko from fucking anywhere. But, like, you have to come in through the front door of Kakariko. Otherwise, you get, this experience. Just rainy time Kakariko. Oh, wait. I take that back. Before I take that back, can I break this? Oh, no. It's just a secret boulder of, like... unsurmountable power. Is there anything in it? I can't see. This part of Kakariko, like, always looked like the worst. Like, it clearly just looks like nothing's over there. Like, you can see how thin, or like, how, like, there's nothing fucking over there. Like, there's no graveyard. You're not fooling anyone. It's like, yeah, like, it looks so bad. It's like that part in Hyrule Field where you can see over the walls if you're just standing on that fence. And oh yeah, I'll take it back now. Okay, I know why it's raining. Because in the lore, the evil spirit, or creature, I don't know what flavor text they use to describe Bongo Bongo. Wait, where'd the guys go? There's like, the dancing guys, they're supposed to be here. I remember them clearly, they were here. Is it night right now? I can't tell because it's raining right now. I'll leave and it'll stop raining and then I will know the truth. Yeah, it's night right now. Okay. Because I want to talk to the dancing guys, because another mystery I want to confirm. I think the last time I talked, not the dancing guys, the laughing guys. The last time I had discussion with those, and I'm just never getting better at this, am I? That's Song of Soaring! Is it? Yeah, it is. What am I, wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Had it backwards. Okay, but yeah, last time I was talking with these goobers, their text was messed up, but I think the second time it wasn't. So I want to see what's it like right now. Like, is it gonna be messed up, yay or nay? And okay, they're here. The laughing men are still laughing. This is good. Alright, confirm to me your misaligned text. I saw the ghostly figure of Dompe. The grave. Yeah, there we go. Go beyond the bounds of the text box, you motherfucker. Okay, so I swear, I think the last time I encountered this man, it was normal. Like, it looked like it was supposed to. So, what's the trigger for the text box just messing up? Anyway, yeah, the lore, if you care. Kakariko cursed, we gotta purify it. So it's just gonna rain forever until we fix things. But not right now, because this cutscene has priority, and it's fire time. The fire is pretty cute, in that it's the 2D flat walls of fire from the fire temple. So if you got like a free cam look at them, it would just look like these paper mache ass pieces of paper of like fire, and it would look really bad. So it's good that OoT is not giving us more views of the fire, otherwise the illusion would shatter. And also, like, Rudo confirmed like Sheik's gender, like he, so I'm just gonna, not gay though, just nice ass. Like, I don't know if you were looking back there, but like, I'm sure whoever texted I loved Link's animation there. Like, he was just looking at Sheik in mild interest. Like, that's really weird. And then he reacts like, oh shit, when they go flying. This is a cool effect of the Shadow Temple monster swarming around. And then Link gets owned. Oh my god, wait, what does that cutscene fucking look like if you don't have a shield? Oh man, I really want to find out, but losing my shield is so annoying, because like, I have to get eaten by one of those vor fuckers, and they have a chance of taking your tunics, and it's like, I don't want to lose those and have to fucking buy them again. Or like, I guess you could just kill the thing, but like, it's too much work. Maybe in my next playthrough of OoT, I'll like try to make a science experiment out of that. Like, how stupid does that scene look? Look, when Link doesn't have a shield. Can Link even spin attack without the shield? I know you can quick spin, but like, what does it look like? Oh yeah, I kind of have like no respect for this Sheik cutscene, so I'm just talking over it like an asshole. I don't know. It's kind of chic just telling me like what's going on. Like, Jay, Shadow Temple's got ghosts in it. Go fucking clean it. I'm gonna go nut in your face and go hang backstage with the spinning dancing ladies while you do everything. Yeah, the only thing I can do for you is teach you this melody. Like, wow, chic, really? That's it? You can't even like get me a soda or something? There's not even any, like, wisdom about, like, friendship or power of the heart and shit. Like, what happened, Sheik? Did we run out of, like, anime quotes? Like, you can go look up more. I got time. I like the rain also, in that it's a good justification for the fire disappearing, I guess. Because otherwise it'd be like, these buildings should have, like, probably burned, but, oh, it rained, so it put them out. Like, nice little bit of OoT world building. Like, it could have just not done that. That's gonna be, like, my excuse for everything kind of, like, not good, but, like, kind of cute in OoT. Like, they could have just not done it, right? That's like one of those statements where it's like, oh, a quadrillionaire donated $1,000 to some charity. What a guy. And I guess the alternative is like, oh, well, he could have just donated nothing, and how shitty would that have been? But it's like, you know, it's still a little shitty. Anyway, I've got to get out of here, like, now, otherwise my game will crash if I turn around. I'm not kidding. I don't know why. Kakariko is literally cursed after that cutscene takes place. I don't think this place is cursed, because I've never crashed here, and this is where I need to be going anyway, so... Oh shit, look. It's a... I almost said a boo, but it's not a boo, it's a fucking... You know, it's a Poe. Pretty cute little creature. Anyway, yeah, also interesting. It's like the Forest Temple in that there's the Shadow Temple. It was up there the whole time. But you just couldn't get to it because OoT decided that this wooden fence is unhook-shotable. So, let's get in there. I played it like 5 times in the past hour, and I don't know it by heart. Okay, we'll look it up in the book. Hold on. Yeah, okay, let's see if I got it. It's A. It's A, okay? Alright. Oh my god, I have no... I'm not even... I'm looking at it, but I'm not, like, processing it, because I'm like, alright, I got it. But not actually getting it. That's a serious problem of mine. Maybe OoT, like, I should have learned a lesson from OoT, like, a long time ago. Like, it asking me, like, did you get that? And I've always just said yes, even if I didn't, like, get it, just because I didn't want to be impeded. I just want to keep going. It's, like, followed me my whole life. Yeah, there we go. Feels good when you finally get it. Yeah, warp to the graveyard. I think all the other places you warp to are like prominent locations that are capitalized. Like, warp to the Sacred Forest Meadow, or... Oh, there's like a fucking heart piece in that box over there. I'll go get it later. Or like, warp to Death Mountain Crater, or like prominent locations. Or you could have probably capitalized the graveyard anyway. Like the title card just did. So, why is it bright sunshine out right now? Oh, I don't know. It's one of those OT things. Who fucking cares? Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. So, here's the Shadow Temple. How do we get in? Well, you got enough fire arrows? Yeah, so I guess technically you could probably fire arrow all of these stupid torches if you didn't somehow pick up Din's fire. They don't seem to be timed, so you could very realistically pull it off. Maybe you'd have to come in here with some magic potions, but like, I'm just imagining like the fucking like ghetto ass setup you'd have to do to like get in here without Din's fire. Why is the fire medallion insignia here? That's so inconsistent. Like, I get that you want me to use Din's fire, but Din's fire doesn't really have anything to do with the fire medallion. Like, that's fucking stupid. This game's a clown show. Oh, cool. Let's get in there before the door shuts. Or is it actually a door? It is. It's not just like a flat image of a door like some other games might have done. And it's still up there. The door is still part of this world, clipping through the ceiling as we speak. I want to see what it looks like on, on the outside. This entrance to the Shadow Temple always reminded me of like, I forget what dungeon it is. It's like, I think it's the one with the water. There's like this one dungeon in A Link to the Past that opens up this same way. Like there's like a horizontal like hallway. Horizontal hallway, like a fucking hallway or a corridor or whatever. There's like no features besides just the straight ahead, and like there's this gap and you need the hookshot to get in. So like there's this, it's either you got it or you don't. You can't make any progress unless you have it. So it's just this weird little moment. Okay, the shadow. Oh yeah, get ready for this. The game is gonna like plead with me specifically because I'm playing the game. But I guess like in a general sense, like you if you're also playing the game. But yeah, you don't actually need the Eye of Truth. You can quite easily get through this stupid place without it. Or that's very rude of me. Stupid. I'm only saying that because Mark Brown from Game Maker's Toolkit put it low on the list of OoT temples, but how good is it really? I don't know. What if it's the best? Let's find out. Before we actually step forward, here it is. I've been building up to it. The descriptor for the hover boots, ladies and gentlemen. Only one who has the sacred feet can cross the valley of the dead. The sacred feet. The sacred the sacred feet. They could have worded that. I'm sure it sounded cooler in Japanese. Like maybe it's like written like the boots that can cross darkness or some shit. But these localizing chuckleheads, I don't know who settled on sacred feet, but someone did. And someone's got to pay the consequences because, like, that's the dumbest thing I've heard all day. Like, only one who has the sacred feet. I'm gonna write that on. I don't have a Tinder profile. I'm scared of relationships, I guess. I don't know the reasoning. I'm so alone. Anyway, fuck. Wait, are we sad now? Emotions are complicated. Jokes. I was trying to say. I'm gonna write that on my Tinder requirements for a significant other. Only one who has sacred feet can enter my proximity. What? It's not even these sacred feet. It's just only one who has sacred feet. So like anyone can have sacred feet. It's not a singular thing. What does it mean? Oh, but how do you get the sacred feet? How do you reach that level of enlightenment? Well, it doesn't take years of practice or like foot massages or like whatever they. Only one who has the. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, stupid. I don't care. I'm grave robbing. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Yeah, so the hover boots are like back here somewhere. And I guess the game really wants you to get the... I know. You just told me that a few triggers ago. I'm getting fake mad at the game, but like I want to talk about this. But first we gotta cap off the sacred feet thing. Or no, we already did. But yeah, you don't need the fucking lens of truth. You can just like hug every wall and like get through that way. I'm still gonna play Bottom of the Well because it's like a nice little, like, I like the fact that it exists. It's like a little mini dungeon as a child, and it's kind of cool. Like, most of the child encounters are like wacky, zany, like you're in a whale or you're in a tree, or you're doing silly shit. But then you become an adult and you go back to a kid, and you're doing a dungeon that's almost like something you'd see as an adult. Like it's this spooky bottom of the well place with like dead bodies and shit, and it's like, whoa, I'm a kid now, but I thought it was cute shit back here, but like I guess things were always kind of bad and I just never noticed it. But since you've got like the adult eyes, since becoming adult Link, going to the well has a little meaning, I think. Did any of that make sense? I think the well is cool, is what I'm trying to say. It's like theming for the game or something. You can't see the way forward. It's very cute that the game is like trying to say these things, but I'm very clearly finding my way. How am I getting this far and like the game is still thinking that I'm like I really need the Eye of Truth? Anyway, here's Dead Hand, probably the most famous of famous. The word is famous. Yeah, famous OoT like nightmare fuel enemies, or like probably the only one. Yeah, like it's got like these nice nails and they just fucking grab you, and it's like he's coming for you. What happens if he actually comes for me? Yeah, like he tries to chomp. I wish he kind of like tried to more specifically chomp your fucking head off, because it kind of just looks like he's chomping in your general area, though I guess you can assume that he's trying to eat your fucking head, and it's still pretty scary. Dead Hand, watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. But only with your sword, that's the only thing that works. Okay. Oh, yeah, but, you know, like all OoT encounters, it's like a game of taking turns. You gotta hit him so many times and he goes away. I think you can negate the hands by side hopping. Oh, well, obviously I can't pull it off, but you can wiggle out, and like, you know, that's the extent of the encounter with Dead Hand. But, you know, style over substance is the name of the game sometimes, and Dead Hand, pretty cool. I'm sure it was probably cooler in, you know, whatever original envisions they might have had for this fight, but you know, that's just how it'd go for most OoT encounters. And that looks fucking cool, right? Like you kill the thing and its jaw is just gaping open. That's a little scary, dude. Ooh, and it's like, it's fucking like twitching as it fades away. Like it's like, ooh. Yeah, here they are, the sacred feet. I'm just not even gonna talk about them anymore. Like you, like you get it. It's fucking dumb. They're basically the normal boots, or the Kokiri boots. Normal boots don't actually exist. That's like a Mandela thing. Like people think they're called the normal boots. Be brave and trust in the boots. Yeah, that's also what I tell my significant others on Tinder. Ugh, what does that mean? It's not funny either. Yeah, they kind of look like the Pegasus boots, so that makes me wonder if like they were originally intended to be like Pegasus boot equivalents, because you know that was a thing in A Link to the Past, and everything in this game, or you know mostly everything in this game has some kind of equivalent to A Link to the Past. So maybe at some point in development they were like, oh well, we don't really need boots that make you quick, so like what else can we do with these things? Make them hover boots. That's kind of cool. And it's like, you know what? I guess it is kind of cool. The downside is we're kind of slippy. Most famously, I think that Egoraptor character from Game Grumps. He wore these a lot, and apparently people got mad because like he would be like, man, moving around in this game is so hard, and it's like, dude, just take off the fucking boots. But dude, you can do donuts quite nicely with these on. I like these things. Maybe I won't take them off either. I think there's like a, yeah, here we go, secret room. Right, I don't know if it's secret. There could be like a map in here or something required for all I know. Well, your jump slash is pretty gimped with this thing because you can't accelerate quick enough to like go the normal distance. I was almost gonna Din's Fire these things, but I've learned that since my times in the what was it called, the Water Temple, if you use Din's Fire, or specifically Din's Fire, I don't know if you can. Let me see if fire arrows have the same effect. I assume no, right? Maybe if I glance it. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't matter. It's only Din's Fire. If you Din's Fire the bats, they turn into fire bats, and it's like, wow, cute interaction. It makes sense. So another fine bit of OOT detail: the fire bats. It's a shame there's not like a ice equivalent to Din's Fire, so you can't like make ice bats yourself. Like that would be kind of cool. Like. It's like those sea monkeys. You can make them yourself. Wait, why'd I use that as the comparison? Like, sea monkeys are a scam, aren't they? I don't know the lore. Oh yeah, lore. I wanted to talk about the Shadow Temple specifically, because this place is a video game dungeon full of, like, you know, classic spooky things like boo, death traps and buzzsaws and other weird shit. And it's like, why is any of this actually here? The answer is that there is no answer and that we're playing a video game. But I find it fascinating. The OOT fanfic novelization's justification for why the Shadow Temple is the way it is. I'll touch on that in a second. We have to figure out which is the correct thing. Because, make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. I'm gonna assume that, yeah, the game wants you to use the lens again, but there's probably more creative solutions to this. Like, the real one is probably not a solid object, right? Or no, they're all solid objects. Okay, not bad, OOT. I guess I'll just put my faith in Lady Fortuna. I think that means to just give up and go with the flow. Or hell, I've got the sacred feet on. I could just like sidestep my way out of here. Was that the right one? Oh, I'm not even inputting anything. He's just doing it. Oh shit! Whoa, the whole thing? That's a cool effect. Like the thing, it really is like a fucking clown show in here. The gaping hole in the floor. It even does like the error sound. Like, that's wrong, stupid. The carpenters for the Shadow Temple. They got some fine taste. So yeah, we're gonna keep trying because it's fun to just like jump out of here at the last second. Or, yeah, that's the right one, isn't it? Or are you gonna tell me that the lens is required and it won't work unless I can see the thing, like, being invisible? Because, you know, that'd be fucking cute. If that's the truth, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be like, wow, good effort on OOT to really try and get me to play the bottom of the well. I was gonna go there anyway. I'm just trying to see if it's possible in the base game to avoid doing that. Am I talking like loudly? I feel loud right now. I should like tone it down. Maybe I'm too excited playing my favorite game, OOT, am I right? Okay, so I think we've confirmed this gaming mystery. I guess you do need the Lens of Truth to play the damn Shadow Temple. It doesn't give me an error when I let it go here, but it never mind. I guess I didn't have it in the precise spot before. Okay, lens is pointless. Glad we confirmed. Anyway, yeah, about the Shadow Temple. It's a fucking clown show, right? But, like, why? Well, the lore the fanfic came up with was that this was original. I'm gonna take off these stupid shoes, because I was talking about how, like, I'm gonna wear them, but I'm not gonna wear them. I'm gonna lose my damn mind if I keep wearing these things. That stunned it? What the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so the fanfic wrote that the Shadow Temple was originally the burial grounds, the sacred burial grounds for the Sheikah, and it was like a very important kind of spiritual place. Like, you know, you're fucking burying your like family here and stuff. It's like pretty important. Oh, whoa, fake wall. I thought it was just blow it up. Oh, I can blow up this one though. Okay. But then in the lore, there was some drama involving the Hyrule families and stuff, and I think there was an attempted assassination on a certain Gerudo king, and the Sheikah got the rap for it. I don't know if they actually participated in the murder attempt. It's been a hot minute since I read the fanfic, so I don't know how they wrote it. But yeah, the Sheikah got the blame for the attempted murder, and as punishment, the evil, I think it was pretty much Ganondorf. Ganondorf decided, like, as a funny, ironic joke, or like not a joke, but like as like extra salt in the wound, they like killed all the Sheikah like here in the Shadow Temple. They turned it into like a torture ground just to like rub it in, like, yeah, this is where you guys were buried, but we're also gonna fucking kill you here. Like, how's that? So that's the justification for this place being the way it is. And I thought that was very interesting, like how they handled that. Like, not bad. Because, you know, most of the other dungeons, you just kind of have to accept, like, that's just the way they are. Like, they're just dungeons, because, I don't know, they were built like that to, like, hide the secrets. But like, the Shadow Temple, like, why is there a fucking... why is this here? Well, you can wrap your headcanon around, it's a fucking torture device on purpose, because Ganondorf is so evil, and you just, like, fuck Ganondorf, right? Like... I thought it was decently well handled. And they go through the dungeon, like, it's Link input in Malin, surprisingly. Like, Malin tags along for the dungeon encounter, because she's got like a little more of a role. She still doesn't do a whole lot. I wish she, like, I don't even know if I wish she did more, because I don't know what Malin would do more in the story. So the fanfic probably did the most you can do with her character as is. But, you know, that's just... Oh wait, I know what they could have done. They could have done that love triangle thing in the water temple. That would have been fucking Kino, dude. Dude, it looks like a key, the mini-map. Oh, dude, it's the famous boat. I think the boat appeared in the fanfic too. Like, Link was like, why are we on a boat? And I guess the justification there was like, they used the boat to like sail to the deepest part and, like, you know, bury the higher-ups or some shit. Like, I think the lore was somewhere along those lines. And isn't that just cool? Like, people coming up with reasons for, like why things they are the way they are in this video game. Because otherwise the devs were just like, the intention was probably just to make a stupid Halloween level, and, like, that was it. But, like human ingenuity, like, the desire to, like, look more into things, like, you can find meaning in it that way. Because it's not like the game is directly saying, like, you can't interpret the events of the game to, like, happen like that. So, maybe this place is some kind of torture ground, and not just, like, a spooky video game level Pumpkin Hill from SA2. Something to think about. Also something to think about. I wasn't kidding. When we go to the desert, Navi's lock-on conspicuously turns green, where, like, for enemies, but for everywhere else... Wow, Link looks so uninterested, like a fucking mummy. Boring. Can I light you guys on fire? Okay, I can dream. I was imagining a scenario where, like, you can light them on fire and fucking burn the Gibdo, you know, whatever it is that mummies wear, the toilet paper, or whatever the joke is. But yeah, the lock-on. Yeah, if we go to the desert, Navi's green. I know why they did it. It's a very funny explanation, like, if you think about it. Because, like, the desert is yellow. Sand is like kind of a yellowy brownish color. And maybe the devs thought, how are you gonna see the lock-on if it's yellow and the sand is yellow? It just wouldn't work. So they made it green. Like, even though it's a direct contradiction of like everything else in the game, it's just like that. And you know, they did it because they care about you. It doesn't make sense. But isn't that endearing? Like the OoT devs just going against logic, just out of the kindness of their hearts. I'm kind of glad that challenge ended sooner than later. I was expecting it. Never mind, we're still going. Fucking Spider City. What's next? Invisible spiders? I'm ready. What? Watch for the shadows of monsters. Yeah, I know. At least there was only one box of dialogue. It could have been like a whole tutorial where they showed me a dumbass video or something, like we were playing Super Mario Sunshine, and it's like, hold the R1 button to fucking shoot your bee. That's not what Flood says. Oh shit. I think you can just like stand in like the corner and like they'll like, oh, or you'll fall, whichever one happens first. Oh god, I gotta get through Spider City again. You know what? You know what? We're gonna call it here, man. That's enough. Damn, and they just go through the fucking ceiling. I guess the justification is that... Wait, is it a fake ceiling? You gotta be kidding me. So fucking spiders are just like incorporeal? Like they're like ghosts in the OoT laws and they can just go through whatever the fuck they want? Fascinating. Video's over, by the way. Finally. Tried to record this like 3 or 4 times. I finally did it! I hope I did it. We're gonna have to run back the footage, but I'm decently satisfied with the turn of events. Sorry if I was a little loud. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go make that Tinder profile and, you know, the sacred boots, you know. I wasn't kidding.